this is Narinak with another episode thoughts for Utano Prince-sama, Maji Love 1000% for episode 6 this time. And I guess this could be considered Natsuki's episode for, his focus. Though, like some other characters, he's definitely not the sole focus of this episode, but he's the one who gets to sing his character song. So, I'd assume it's definitely supposed to be his episode. Though that said, I really don't feel like we got too in-depth with his character, like some of the other characters, even though we do find a pretty interesting fact about him. Like, he seems to have this kind of split personality kind of going on, with the other personality being called Satsuki, and that personality pretty much comes out whenever his glasses get taken off. We learn from Sho that, he's been like this ever since... Alright, I think he's been like this ever since he was a kid. Yeah, had to be, because from what we've seen of Sho, this kind of dopey personality that is like Natsuki was definitely around when they were kids. But we also learn from Sho that for some reason Natsuki just has this really terrible temper that comes out from somewhere. I think he pegs it around like age 5-ish. That this kind of came out, and for some reason the glasses seem to be the thing that kind of changes, or that kind of marks this personality change for whatever reason. And as I feel like there definitely should be more to that. Definitely want to get kind of deeper into the explanation to figure out what this all is. But of course, we just more or less just get introduced to it this episode. That we do find with Haruka, I guess more or less confronting Satsuki after he goes ahead and sings his song, bringing up the fact that she feels like, he's still Natsuki in the end. And so she still believes she can trust him because she knows that, he's not the kind of person to, hurt people. And there definitely seems to be, at least on, Satsuki's and an acknowledgement of his Natsuki's personality, even though for Natsuki he doesn't quite remember anything he does as Satsuki. So I actually want to get another episode of this and see if this gets explained a little bit better or cleared up, or just kind of see where they're going exactly with that. But I guess, I was wondering how in the world they're going to make this character a little bit more likable. I'm not sure if I find him more likable, but I do find him much more interesting now that this has come out about him. For me, though, the big thing that kind of really grabbed my attention is the reveal at the end. Since this episode we had Haruka going in to see Alive for Hayato. And, on her way there, she runs into Ichinose, his twin brother, and notices that, he's injured as she runs into him, but, doesn't think too much about it. So they go to the concert, there's a storm, and of course in this Satsuki comes out and insists on singing his song. And I don't think I've ever really brought up how much I just kind of love how the show, it is totally not afraid to have their characters just kind of break out and sing at just sometimes some really ridiculous times. But I kind of love that. But part of that is, like, Haruka definitely noticed something, and apparently Satsuki did, that there's definitely something off about Hayato when he was doing his performance. And it's also then when Haruka, when she ends up getting, like, she trips and, Hayato catches her, but that's when she realizes that he's injured, kind of like Ichinose was. And kind of puts that together and realizes that it has to be Ichinose pretending to be Hayato for whatever reason. And I really did not see that coming, so I was like just totally shocked about that. So definitely kudos for this series for being able to do that. I mean, I would think that since I've watched anime for so long that I would know all the tropes and everything, but that one just kind of blindsided me, and I want to figure out, what in the world is going on, and I hope that we get that with the next episode. I think we should, because really his character or Ichinose is pretty much the only character that hasn't had his chance to, sing his character song yet. But I'm also afraid that I'm going to find out, like, Hayato's dead or something. It just feels like it'll be that kind of melodramatic thing. And that'd be really depressing. I kind of hope that this isn't what it is. That, something else has happened to Hayato, and definitely not that something extreme. But yeah, outside of that, just totally love this episode. It's another one that kind of, I guess, focuses on more of the fun of this series. Though it definitely looks like we're going to get into something much more dramatic with the next one, if we do indeed follow whatever is going on with Ichinose and his twin brother. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I mean, I'm really loving this series. I really didn't think I was going to, because, it's based off of a dating sim game, and I haven't really seen many that really have impressed me on this level. This is definitely one of the better ones. Of course, there's still plenty I haven't watched, so if anything, this has renewed my faith in the genre. So we'll see where that goes. So with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel, leave a like or comment. Until next time. Bye!